clearly her drinking had been an issue.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
It had been an issue for a long time.
And he should have.
And then he didn't came up like, I mean, if this person can't change and you are evolving, you got to broom her, dog. I don't care what her ethnicity is. I don't care if it's white, black, blue, green.
Straight up.
If she is running down your value or minimizing your value based on her actions, dog, you got to get out of there, dude.
Yeah, man.
And he did it a little too late.
Yeah.
And that video, and when I saw the video of them in the car, I knew he was going to get hit with something just off that video alone.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's, like I told everybody, man, she 120 pounds soaking wet. This dude is 205. You can't handle that little woman like that. You can't be picking her up like that. I mean, I can see if you grabbing her hand and trying to get your phone back, that's one thing. But trying to put her back in the car like she a child, boy, they got to hit you with something after that, bro.
I don't think it was, in me, I don't even think it was necessarily that he picked her up and put her in the car, because we see that he was trying to defend himself a little bit. I think that it was the angle and how vague it looked. Like, because from what you saw, like, we could tell that he put her in the car, right? But you couldn't really see. Like, from the video, you can't see his hand. And I don't know what it looks like for them on the screen, but if, like, on my screen, when I'm looking at the video, like, I could physically see him pick her up and put her in the car. And I can make an educated guess that that's what he did. But as far as, like, seeing his hands and what was actually going on, it's so much that they could, like, say that he was doing or did because you showed that level of aggression. For what them, it thinks that it's aggression, right?
Right.
In the car, she could say, well, we was in the car and he did this and he did. I ain't even read everything that came out, but that's something that she could possibly say from there. So he is, you got to be more careful.
And that was reckless, bro. Yeah. It was reckless, man. Like,
I don't think that he waited too late. Like what you said, he waited too late to finish. I think he just did it at the wrong time. I just think it just blew up at the wrong time, because he could have did it on a chill night. He could have just, hey, I'm walking away from you. Why you not drinking? No. I'm saying the wrong time, because he could have did this like, hey, let's just say that they didn't fight that night, or this situation.
He didn't even finish her that night. He finished her after after that. He started messing with Megan Good.
You're right.
After he called the cops to bring her to come get her help because she was passed out in the closet.
Dog,
you're right. Passed out in the closet.
You're right. You're right. I take all that back.
Bro, I swear, man, if I walk up in this mug, dog, and I see she said she passed out in the closet.
Sweep.
Nah, I ain't gonna. Hell no.
Because they ain't having
I'm not talking about you. I'm sorry. I was talking about the Jonathan thing. I'm still.
I can only imagine how he felt. If I walk in that closet and I see. Thinking this crazy dead, bro, or unalive.
I'm calling police. Yeah,
and that was his downfall right there. Calling the police.
But in that situation, you got to do it. You got to. So. And a lot of people, man, let me say this, bro. I know I'm going to get some backlash. I don't really care. Y'all be like, oh, you playing with them snow bunnies. That's what he get for playing with white women.
Shut up.
Okay, cool. But let's stop acting like white women are all the ones that out here doing BS.
Shut up.
Because truthfully, all races end up doing BS to some men.
To some women. In relationships in general.
It just happens, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
don't let Dr. Umar hear you say that, bro.
Oh, God.
Dr. Umar, he'd understand. He'd just say, go get another black woman. And I agree. But let's just stop saying, oh, he shouldn't have been playing with the snow bunnies. Okay, cool. We ain't got to act like snow bunnies the only ones doing that. We can bring up some situations where black women have, messed over some black men.
Jonathan,
it happens.
Jonathan is definitely a clown, because I just let me tell you, I'm for all intents and purposes, as far as like in comparison to somebody like Jonathan Majors, I'm broke. I make good money for what I'm saying I do and going up, but compared to Jonathan Majors, I'm broke. If you give me red flags like what she probably gave him, because let's be honest, that ain't the first time that's probably happened. She probably been showing it. If you give me red flags like that, I'm dipping. I got kids to think of. I got other stuff to think of. Like, we done. If I got as much bread as he have, and I'm like, it could, like, any little thing could cause my reputation to be tarnished or something like that to affect that level of bread that I'm getting, I'm finishing you.
And he was
girls are like buses.
He was on his way to like major stardom.
If I gotta have a conversation with you and tell you to act like Coretta Scott King, if I gotta tell you to act like Coretta Scott King or who he said Michelle Obama, you gotta get broomed, dog. And the reason why is because I mean everybody made a fuss about it, making it seem like why he bringing up black women.
You know why?
Nah, but the gist of it was those women exude excellence and they represent their men well.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
and so that's basically what he was saying. Like you gotta when you're not around me, you're still a representation of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you out here getting plastered, getting messed up, running in the walls and shit, and everybody know you with me, that's a bad reflection on me.
Yeah.
And that's one thing about Coretta and Michelle, even Jackie O, because people say that he could have said Jackie O, but who's to say that she would have knew who Jackie O was neither. Yeah. But all them women, they all exude excellence, man.
Yeah,
You've never seen them in no craziness like Savannah. Shout out to Savannah.
That boy be shouting Savannah out every chance.
Shout out Savannah.
Brian, you better watch. Brian, you gotta watch Riley.
Yeah, we don't hear nothing about her. You know she just take her photos.
Brian, you better watch Riley.
That's it.
And chill. You know what I'm saying? So when he was explaining it like that, bro, like if you gotta tell your woman to not embarrass you,
there's something wrong with that.
Yeah.
Something wrong with that.
Yeah. You need to go ahead and leave, my brother.
Something wrong with that.
It's
same, and the same thing. If you got to tell, if you're a woman, you got to tell your man that. Whatever whatever. If you have to have that conversation, like don't embarrass me.
Multiple times.
You got to go. You got to go.
And that like you say, that's vice versa.
Yeah,
that's vice versa.
I mean, because it's some powerful, independent women who have established themselves at whatever their industry they're in,
man,
and are dating as well. Same situation for y'all. Just like what I'm saying, it is what it is because people gonna get on and be like, we men though, so we talk about our perspective.